everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So happy Saturday. I hope you're all really well, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get this vlog up, but I am filming it Saturday morning. It's a cold, frosty, foggy morning here in Yorkshire. I've got my bottle of water with me and I am wearing Me Made today. So this is a Vogue jumper. Can't remember which particular pattern number, but I'll put a picture up somewhere and stick the number and the details down in the description box down below. So yeah, I'm wearing this. I made this from a gorgeous See You at 6 fluffy sweatshirty fabricy type thing. I'm not sure what it is actually, but it's a really heavyweight one, and I got this fabric from Lamazi a couple of years ago now, and it is gorgeous. It is so warm and snuggly, but it's lovely, and I love this colour. It's probably one of my favourite colours to wear. And yeah, it's quite big, and it has sort of like cocoony type sleeves that are just sort of bracelet length, and yeah, it's just lovely. I'm wearing it with my petite stitchery camo joggers, which is not the most stylish, but you know, I'm at home and I'm warm, and that's all that matters. So yeah, right, today's vlog. Oh, before we get into today's vlog, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you that come back time and time again to watch me rabbit on, and for all my new subscribers. I've had a bit of a flurry in these last few weeks of new subscribers, and yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm really glad you're here, so thank you for joining me. There are also 3 people that I want to say a particular thank you to who have bought me coffees on my coffee account. So if you don't know what coffee is, it's basically just another way that you can support your favourite vloggers and YouTubers, and you know, it's a way of you being able to buy us a coffee in the virtual sense, if that makes sense. You don't have to contribute, obviously, but you know, it just enables us YouTubers and us vloggers to be able to produce more content for you of the kinds of things that you like to watch. So the details are down in my description box below, but there is obviously, you know, just coming here time and time again to watch me and interact with me in the comments and subscribing, you know, all that really helps my channel grow. So thank you so much for that. The 3 people that I want to say thank you for buying me a coffee are the lovely Becca, who bought me 3 coffees earlier this month. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. The second person is the lovely Julia, who gave me a one-off donation, which was really gratefully received. Thank you so much. And the third person was the lovely Anne. Thank you so much, Anne, for buying me a coffee. It is really appreciated, so thank you so much, guys. Okay, so today's vlog is going to be a little fabric haul. Now, I know before you all throw up your arms in despair because we are only in the middle of January, and you know, my main resolution this year was to sew from my stash, I did actually have a disclaimer in that, and that was that I was not going to stop buying Lady McElroy fabrics, wasn't it? And to be perfectly honest, these fabrics were not purchased in January. They were actually purchased before Christmas, but they've arrived in January. And I know that I've had a few of you wanting to see what I bought. So I buy most of my Lady McElroy fabrics from Sherwood's Fabrics. I'm not affiliated with them in any way whatsoever. I don't get any special discounts from them or anything, not that are available to anybody else out there, but they had an amazing sale over Christmas, which was 50% off all their remnants. So of course I had to buy some, and I actually made 3 separate orders. Now this purchase here that I'm going to show you today is just one of those orders, because I think they must have a huge backlog of orders at the minute because the other 2 haven't come yet. So there may be some more arriving, which I will show you when they arrive. However, I thought I would show you what I bought in the remnant sale, because it was just an unmissable sale, to be honest. And the beauty about Sherwood's is with their remnants is they do really decent sized remnants as well. I've had this discussion before on one of my previous vlogs that a lot of the fabric companies out there that do remnants are really small pieces. You know, sometimes it's 30 centimetres or 50 centimetres, and quite often they're always under a metre, and I don't really have any use for those lengths of remnants, if I'm honest, because I cannot get a top out of less than 1 metre of fabric anyway, because I'm tall and I have to lengthen them. So anything less than 1 metre is just of no use to me whatsoever. But the beauty of Sherwood's remnants is that they are usually, I mean, they do have a few that are under 1 metre, but the majority of them are, you know, some of these were 3 metre remnants, and that's just bonkers, isn't it? So anyway, we shall get started. So I've got a few fabrics to show you, and I do have, now, yeah, I'm going to own up here. I am currently working at a practice that is near Walton's. Now, you all know, those of you that have been with me for a while, know that I love Walton's. And I know that quite a few of you have visited as well, because they, unfortunately, those of you that don't know, they don't have an online web shop that you can buy from. It's just a physical shop, and they're on Facebook as well. And they have dabbled with, you know, people ringing the shop and then sending out orders that way and paying over the phone, but they really don't like it because I think they find it a bit confusing and whatnot. So anyway, they've been around a long time, and they've got a lot of dancewear and activewear type fabrics. They are a dancewear and theatrical fabric specialist, really, but a lot of their sort of lycras are quite good for athletic wear, which is what I tend to make mine from. And they also have a really good selection of dressmaking fabrics as well. So I have been working at this practice now for over a week, and I've been really good. I thought I won't go, I'll just, you know, I don't need anything. I don't need any more fabric. But you know, when you're looking at your wardrobe and thinking, what is it that you're missing? And what I'm missing is a winter, well, I'm missing a few things, but I am missing a plain black classic winter coat. And by that, I just want something that is sort of mid-thigh length, with maybe just a shawl collar or a notched collar, with just a tie belt, a couple of pockets, that's it. Dead plain. When I sew, I tend to sew all the prints and all the bright colours and everything, but actually sometimes it's that classic thing that you want, isn't it? And I'll be honest, I was thinking, shall I just buy one, because of the effort to go into making a coat. However, the problem I have with ready-to-wear coats and blouses and shirts and things is that the arms are never long enough, because I've got really long arms, and sleeves on those garments in ready-to-wear are just not long enough. So I thought, no, make one, Rachel. You've got the skills, you can do it. I decided on my way home from work a couple of nights ago that I would call into Walton's on my way back, a flying visit, just to see if they'd got some black coating fabric that I could buy to make myself a coat. And I'm planning to start on that this weekend. So I did get some coating fabric, and I also bought a lining, and I did have a quick look at the other fabrics in there, but I was very good. I bought one piece. In total, 3 pieces of fabric from Walton's, 2 of which were for a specific project. So I don't think that's bad, is it? So I'll show you those as well, but I'm sure you've fed up of me rabbiting on already. And I've got my water here because I'm on this keto thing at the minute, so drinking gallons of water. And yes, I will work my way through my fabrics that I bought from Sherwood's and the couple of things I got from Walton's to show you as well. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I bought, and I have been eyeing this remnant up for a while actually, because I have just got the Victory Jackie dress in my head, and I've made that once before out of a Liverpool crepe and found it a little bit big, so I do need to tinker with the pattern again. I needed to take it in quite a lot at the waist, but I wanted to make another one out of velvet, and yeah, I mean, I'll put a picture of the pack. I'll just move here, and then I'll put a picture just there of the Jackie dress. But yes, I've been eyeing up this velvet, and it is called the Amarachi Art, and this was a 3 metre remnant. It is so beautiful, and I just think as the Jackie dress, it will be stunning. I'm hoping that I've got enough, because I can't quite remember how much fabric that pattern takes. If it does, if it's more, I might just get a little bit more of this, because I'm sure they still have it, that you can buy it as a separate yardage, if that makes sense. But this is it here. It is so gorgeous. So beautiful. So colourful and yummy, and yeah, it is a really abstract print, as you can see. Now, obviously with a velour, I mean, this is oh gosh, please tell me it's stretch. Yes. Yes, it is stretchy, thankfully. With a velour, it's got a nap, so although this is an abstract design, I can only put the pattern pieces on one way because of the nap, so I need to think about that. But I'm hoping that I'm going to have enough of this to make a Jackie dress because it's just divine. So that's the first one. Back in, I think it was early December, I might have mentioned in one of my vlogs that I was lucky enough to win the Lady McElroy Maker of the Month for, I think it was November, and I was just shocked, so shocked at that. But I've never won anything. I never win anything, so that was amazing. But that meant that for my prize I could choose 3 meters of any fabric from their website, which, yeah, can you imagine? I tried to be sensible about it, and I got this particular fabric but in the different colourway, and they also had it as a remnant in the alternative colour. So obviously when I saw this as the remnant and it was half price, I decided to pick up this particular remnant as well. So this is the Polished Pebbles in Marine, and this is a 2.2 metre remnant, and it's a Moroccan crepe fabric. So this is it here. So I got it in the wine colourway for my 3 metre piece that I won, but I really like this. I think it's lovely. So I haven't got a project in mind for this as yet, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get this because of the massive discount. So it's really lovely, and it will make a nice little tea dress or something like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be absolutely gorgeous. As I say, I haven't got a particular pattern in mind yet for this one. So that was remnant number 2. Number 3 is this little beauty, which again I have been eyeing up for a long time because it is a silk crepe de chine. It is 100% silk. This actually featured in the Netflix series The Queen. I think in one of the episodes she was wearing a blouse out of this fabric. That's really sad that I know that, isn't it? But anyway. So this one is called Floral Nova, and this is a 3.1 metre remnant. And again, as I say, it is pure silk and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this is a really lightweight fabric. Feels amazing, it really does, but it's very lightweight. It's almost like, I would say it's the weight of a georgette, but it's not as rough feeling as a georgette. It is beautiful, really beautiful, but I am thinking this needs to be something like a pussy bow blouse made into a dress. I think that would be really nice, you know, belted. I think that something like that would be really lovely. I do love the pussy bow blouse by Sew Over It. I've made that before, and yeah, I think that would be really nice out of this. So yeah, but if you've got any ideas, then let me know. I can't believe this was half price. It was just an amazing deal. So yes, that's my 3rd one. Next up, I have another one. This one again is one that I've been eyeing up for a long time. This is a 3.5 metre remnant, and it is their Marley Lawn base, and it is Botanical Leaf. I can't believe I've not owned this fabric before because it's leafy and I love leaves. So this is it. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love their Marley lawns, to be honest. It's a really nice, soft, buttery lawn. The background is a very pale green. I think it's coming up a little bit more of a creamy colour on screen, but it is pale green. But it's really pretty. So, don't know yet what this is going to be, but I couldn't pass it up. I really couldn't, and especially when it's the fabric that I don't already own. So yes, that's number 4. Next up we have another Marley Lawn remnant, and this is 2.2 metres, and it is called Rainbow Clouds. And I've seen this one up for a while. It's not something that I would normally go for, but I just think what I'm thinking of this is Cali Shirt by Closet Core Patterns. I haven't made that pattern for a long time. I've made it twice. The first one I made out of a cotton poplin, but it was more of a sort of quilting way, and I do like it, but it doesn't quite work. It's just a bit too stiff and a bit too structured. Then I made it again out of a very lightweight fabric, which again was just too lightweight. So it's a bit of a Goldilocks pattern for me. So I think, yeah, this time I'm going to make it out of a lawn, and I love this. It's gorgeous. So I think this would be a perfect Cali shirt. So that's what that is earmarked for. But again, it was a half price remnant, and you know, I couldn't say no. So That's number 5. Now, number 6. This is a 1.3 metre remnant of another lawn, and it's one of their prints that they released last summer, and I do have this already but in a much bigger piece. It's the Lemons Bright Side of Life, and yeah, this is gorgeous, really nice. This is only 1.3 metres and it's in their Heidi lawn. Now, I don't know the difference between the Heidi lawn and the Marley. I mean, this is the Marley and this is the Heidi, and if I feel them both, what I would say is that the Marley lawn is slightly lighter weight than the Heidi lawn, but apart from that, I can't see any difference in the bases. It's still as buttery soft. Now, 1.3 metres of this, and I didn't realise, I thought I had the black colourway because this comes in a black base with lemons and also the white base, and I thought that the one I'd bought before was the black base, but actually it's not. I've got a good 3 or 4 metre piece of this already. However, that's fine, because what I want to make with this is the Helen's Closet Gilbert top, because I made that to go on holiday last year and I really like it, but I am going to alter the facing because I don't like the way the tie is finished on the the Gilbert shirt. I have made the Butterick one before, which has got an all-in-one facing, and I really like that. In fact, I might even make that out of this because I made that one as well and I like them both. So yeah, I might actually do that, but it's going to be one of those for the summer because I think that with a little pair of denim shorts will just look awesome, and it might actually be one of my holiday makes for when we go to Portugal. We'll see. So yeah, 1.3 metres, half price, amazing bargain. So next up is a Viscose fabric, and this one is a 3 metre remnant of Viscose Chalet lawn, and it is the Paradise Botanics. This is another print that I've been eyeing up for a while and I haven't actually bought it yet, and it's this one here. It's beautiful. I think for this time of year it is going to be absolutely perfect. These flowers, leaves, whatever you want to call them, are actually coming up quite bright on screen, and in real life they're much darker. I would say they're much more of a darker burgundy. On screen they're coming up a bit more wine red, but they are definitely darker burgundy. So this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it is super drapey, super soft. This, as I say, was a 3 metre remnant, and I want to make this up for this winter now so I can wear it, and I'm not quite sure what pattern to make yet. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below, but this is just so soft, it's gorgeous. And yeah, I've wanted this print for a while and just never got round to getting it, and when I saw this remnant I thought, yeah, just, you know, it's half price, buy it. So got that one too. I've got 2 more to show you from Lady McElroy, and the first one is a black organic stretch denim, a 3 metre remnant. Black denim is really hard to find actually in a fabric, and I think if you watched Harriet on Sew Me Sunshine's latest vlog that she put up a few days ago, she's just got some black stretch denim in, and she talks about how it's really difficult to find a true black denim because a lot of them are more sort of like a grey or a charcoal colour because they have white wefts in, and this one is a true black stretch denim. It's really nice. So they had a 3 metre remnant, and this worked out with the 50% off at about £17 for 3 metres, which is just incredible, isn't it? So I don't know what I'm going to do with 3 metres of black denim. I could make myself another little denim jacket because, you know, I've got my Sorrento, and I know that I've got the pink Paul Smith twill that I want to make, that rose pink. I showed that a couple of months back, that I want to make a Sorrento out of that. But, you know, another black one would be great, wouldn't it, with maybe a bit of embroidery on. That could be nice. I also think black denim jeans, and this is a stretch, so I do love the Dawn jeans, but they need a rigid denim, and so this wouldn't work for those. And I'm not really into skinnies anymore. I'm moving away from that now, so I'm not sure, but I could make I don't know. I think jeans, some kind of jeans would be quite nice. Maybe something along the lines of the Dawn jeans. I know that I've got the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans, which are similar to the Dawns but made for stretch. I could maybe have a go at those. That's probably a project for later on in the year, I think. But, you know, for just under £18 for a completely black 3-metre piece of stretch organic denim is just amazing, isn't it? So yeah, got that one. And then the final Lady McElroy one I have is, this is called Arisage, and it's a 3-metre remnant, and this is a wool cashmere suiting fabric, and it's beautiful. It is so soft. So this is it here. It really is gorgeous. This is obviously going to be a dry clean only fabric. It's in this really lovely blue with like a twill weave to it. And the plan with this, as I say, I think I just have 3 meters. So the plan was to make, I mean, it's quite drapey actually, and it's definitely sort of a suiting fabric. So the options are, I've got 3 meters. The options I think are probably going to be to make some trousers, and maybe a little, you know, some like wide leg trousers, and maybe a little waistcoat to match. I don't know. What do you think? It's either that, or I could make a jacket with it, but I think trousers. I'm erring more towards trousers if I'm honest. So yeah, it's beautiful though, and again 50% off, so I had to get that one. So that is my little it's my little show what's haul. Moving on to the fabric that I picked up from Walton's. As I say, I went in mainly because I wanted some black coating fabric, and you know, it's boring, isn't it? Black's boring. They had some gorgeous coatings in actually. They had a gorgeous, like a real nice foresty green coating fabric, you know, like a wool one, and then they had like a herringbone pink one which was gorgeous. But I thought, you know, you've come in for black, just get the black. So I did. I didn't buy anything else. Yeah, they had a few black coating fabrics, but I decided on this one. They had a really nice Melton, but I didn't really want Melton. I wanted something a bit more heavyweight. This is quite heavyweight, but it feels a bit Melton-y, but it's definitely wool. So it is, you know, it's black coating. What can I say? It's not very exciting to look at on camera, is it? But I got 3 meters of this. I think it was £9 a meter, and the pattern that I'm planning to do, I think, is a birder pattern. It is a pattern that I've got. I can't find it at the minute. Yeah, we won't go there. The pattern itself is, I think, is for a long jacket, but I'm just going to make a short one, and I'm hoping to make a start on this weekend because I think it should be fairly straightforward. So that's my fabric. And then, as I say, they had some gorgeous ex-designer linings in as well. I can't mention the brand name, but it begins with H. And this was £3 a metre. It's a beautiful quality lining. So this is the lining that I got. And I think those two together will make a really nice sort of classic black coat. A winter weight black coat that's quite smart, classy, that I can wear for work. So that's the plan with those two. And then, as I said, I did also find a lovely crepe fabric that they had. They don't tend to do many viscoses, which is really a shame because I love viscose. The reason for that is because they say it creases all the time, which it does, but it's also a natural fabric and I love it. So they always tend to stock the crepes because they don't crease. But you know, these are a poly crepe at the end of the day, and I do prefer viscose, but you know, it's fine. But they had this one, which is quite a new one, and it's leaves. So of course I had to buy it. So I can't remember what this was, £4 a metre, something like that. I got 4 meters of it. Haven't a clue what I'm going to make out of it yet. And I don't even think that this background colour suits me. But you know, it's it hasn't stopped me buying it. So that was the only sort of spontaneous, impulsive purchase that I bought from Walton's. I did not buy anything else. And I did look at a lot of things, but that's the only one I bought. So yeah, so I don't think that's too bad, is it? And it's not like I completely went off course. As I say, the Sherwood's fabrics were bought before my resolution. They were bought over the Christmas period, but I received them last week. So I wanted to show you them, but actually they don't even count at all because the plan was the new year, 2022. So I think that's perfectly reasonable, isn't it? Right, okay, I hope you've enjoyed having a look at those anyway, and I'm going to sign off now because I want to get cracking on this coat and I need to get some of these pre-washed as well. So that's going to be it from me today, but if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would. I am so close to 10,000 subscribers now. I still can't get my head around that, but it's amazing. What can I say? So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it, just to help me get to that 10k. Even if you never watch me again, please just click the button. That would be so cool. Right, I am gonna go, and yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back with you really soon. Bye bye.